host, Samantha Stone, and I'm very excited to have Fire Prevention Officer Mark Smith with us today. We're going to talk all about fireworks and how to be careful and avoid the things we're not supposed to do, and a little bit about some grilling safety as well. We'll catch up with Meyer Concannon, as always, about things that are happening in the city, and we're going to round up with Nicole, who's going to tell us about some free music festival activities that are happening nearby at Horn Pond and what to expect there. So I'm excited to be here today and catch up before the holidays. I also want to let you know that I am on vacation next week. So the week of July 8th, we will not tape a show. I will miss you all, but I will be lakeside and we'll be back the week after. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, Samantha. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're here. You know, this is the time of year that it's summer and fun and festive, and July 4th is happening, and all of that. But, you know, sometimes we do things we're not supposed to do. Remind us what we are allowed and not allowed to do related to fireworks this coming few days.
It is a fun time of year. Everybody's excited for the 4th, and most of us are going on vacation. So that's all great stuff. But there is a couple things that do come up around this time of year. Number one of them being fireworks. So people always ask what you can and can't do. In the state of Massachusetts, all fireworks are illegal. This includes sparklers, firecrackers, cherry bombs. And even if you buy them in another state, you can't use them here. So what we like to say is if you want to enjoy fireworks for the 4th, which everyone loves to, leave it to the professionals. Anyone that operates fireworks in the state of Massachusetts in any city or town has extensive training, and they have to go through a lengthy process to be approved by the jurisdictions. And there's actually a lot more that goes into it than what people know. So our best advice, enjoy the fireworks, go to a show, see a display, but don't do them on your own. The Massachusetts Fire Marshal's Office has reported over 1,000 fires and explosions in the last 10 years from illegal fireworks. And a lot of times you can cause damage to property, fires, but more importantly, injuries. And sparklers, believe it or not, are actually the ones that cause the most injuries to children. Severe burns, the sparkler, even though it looks fun, burns at over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's enough to melt aluminum. So it seems like a kind of harmless thing, and people think, oh, sparklers aren't real fireworks. They can become an issue very quickly. So like we say, leave it to the professionals, but have a happy 4th and be safe, because that's what the holidays are here.
Yeah. And, you know, right next door in Wilmington, they do have fireworks on the 4th, so people can enjoy those. And of course, Boston always has a great big celebration. So there's lots of opportunities to safely have some fun and hear and watch and see all that goes on.
Absolutely.
It's also grilling season. So as the weather is nicer, we're outside grilling more, and a lot of people have barbecues planned for this week and this weekend. What are some of the things that we can do to keep that a safe thing to do in our homes and backyards?
So a lot of it, typically, some of it is like regular kitchen safety at home, but there's a little more to it because you're having something outside that obviously it cooks, so it's meant to be hot. But so you can't have any grills on 2nd or 3rd floor porches, balconies, anything that's covered. Your grill outside has to be, if you have it on your porch, you have to have a stairway that goes down to the ground level. 2 reasons is, one, they don't want anyone ever bringing propane into your house, even to walk it through for a minute to bring it out to your porch. And so you have a way off the porch if something goes wrong. You want to keep your grill 10 feet away from any building or structure. And if you have it outside in the yard, you don't want any over branches.
I'll tell you, if you please listen to that, because my husband will remind me at all chances that he gets that I had the grill a little too close to our siding and didn't realize it. And while no one was hurt, which we're very fortunate, and there was no perceived fire, it was just a grill operating, I melted a good couple pieces of our siding, which could have been a lot worse. And if nothing else, made me go track down matching siding.
It doesn't take long. That's the thing. And you don't think of it, oh, the grill's here, and it gives off a lot of heat. Well, radiant heat can melt the house. Keep it away from your railings too. Like, you want to pull it away from the railings because you don't want anything near it. Mm-hmm. Keep any children 3 feet away from the grill, just like at home. You don't want them near the stove. You don't want them near the grill. For your propane grills, you want to check them periodically. You want to clean the grease trap, check for loose connections, make sure everything's tight. You want to shut the grill and the propane tank off after every use. A trick you can use in the beginning of the year is you can put some soapy water on the hose line, and if there's any leaks, it'll bubble out.
It's good.
If you're ever using your grill and you smell gas, shut it off, go to a safe place away from the grill and call us. Call 911, the fire department will come. And if you're going to use charcoal grills, don't ever spray lighter fluid on hot charcoal. It can flash and burn someone very seriously. You want to let the ashes cool for 48 hours before you dispose of them. You don't want to take hot ashes, throw them in the trash. That can start a fire. If you had to dispose of them before 48 hours, you soak them down with water first, because you don't ever want to have an issue if you throw them in the trash and leave. It sounds obvious, but never use a charcoal grill inside. Believe it or not, I've seen it. It gives off carbon monoxide, which is odorless, and you will not know that you're building up CO in your home. So those are some of the things that we want people to be aware of, but most importantly, have fun, be safe, and have a happy 4th, everybody.
I love it. Do you have a favorite thing that you barbecue on the grill when you cook out?
Big burger guy.
Big burger guy.
Or steak tips, but yeah.
I love it.
I do it pretty well. I'm not a chef, but those I can do.
I love it. I have to admit, I love a really good grilled hot dog, but I also love steak tips. It's one of my favorite things as well.
Yeah.
So, and then for dessert, we'll do like peaches or plums or something, pineapple sometimes, a little bit of everything.
There's so many good options out there this time of year.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding us to stay safe. There are a lot of opportunities to have a ton of fun, but also some dangerous situations for pets, for kids, even for adults. And I appreciate the reminder to keep us safe and really enjoying ourselves. And we might want to enjoy and see the firefighters, but we certainly don't want them coming to our house because somebody's hurt or there's a fire that they have to put out. Exactly.
And I have questions, so you can find them. Make themselves very accessible to the public. So if you have any questions or concerns, we can reach there.
I love it. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, and have a happy 4th. Thank you.
Those are some great tips to keep us safe this holiday season and enjoying and having fun, because it's no fun when somebody gets hurt or something gets damaged. So enjoy those fire pits and grills, and go watch fireworks somewhere where someone who's got full safety training is doing them. Next up, Mayor Concanon. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Samantha. How's it going?
Good. I know you have a flag in the background always, but it's particularly relevant today as we get nearer and nearer to our July 4th holidays.
Yeah, there was some great information from Mark. Very knowledgeable, real professional. Represents the city very well.
Yeah, we're really fortunate. I know he's done some recent work at the senior center talking about fire prevention. We have some great programs in our city where we help folks who need new smoke detectors and things. So there's a lot of work that he and the team do to make sure that we stay safe.
Yeah, and that's good information as we prepare for a whole bunch of outdoor activities. A lot of people pausing to celebrate the nation's birthday, and we certainly don't want anyone to get hurt or any property damage. We'd like it to be uneventful but fun. So that was great information from Mark.
Yeah. So before we go into city business, I have to ask you to give us a little treat and update and help us meet Sophie and tell us a little bit about your new family addition.
Yeah, Sophie. Sophie is our new puppy. My family has always had golden retrievers. The kids all grew up with them. We lost Kelly about a year and a half ago, and most pet owners know it takes a little while to deal with that and to just decide whether you're ready or not for another one. And we have decided collectively that we're ready. I think some of us had to be pushed and prodded a little bit more. But we collectively as a family have decided we're ready. So we welcomed Sophie. I don't know if you can see her.
We can see her, and she's beautiful.
She's an English cream golden retriever. She's about 15 weeks old. She came to live with us last Saturday. It's been a fun week. People know that when you get a puppy, there's a lot of work. They're like little toddlers running all over the place. You can't take your eyes off them. But I have to say, she's a sweetheart. She's the nicest little puppy. She's just acclimated very well. I cannot thank my wife enough for all of her hard work. All of this, most of the work tends to fall to her, and she's just terrific. She's wonderful. I appreciate her very much. I appreciate her letting us bring Sophie into the house. Sophie had her vet appointment with us on Friday, and she got A+ report. She was named the puppy of the month for the vet because she was so well behaved. That's all.
I love it.
Oh yeah, she's joining our family and it's been great so far. Just so nice to have a dog in the family again.
It sounds wonderful. And, she's setting the bar high with puppy of the month already. So
Yeah, I know, right out of the gate. She's been great.
absolutely gorgeous and sounds super fun. I'm glad she's now part of your family and our extended Woburn family as well. I'm sure we'll see her around.
It's amazing how quickly she's just become part of the family and just, we love her and she's been so sweet and so nice. You wonder what you ever did without them.
It's, coming home to a puppy is like nothing else, where they just come up and love you no matter what your day's been like. They're going to come show you how much they missed you.
I have to say, I forgot what puppy breath smells like. Now I remember again. Hopefully that changes soon. We did get her a little toothbrush and some little chews, so hopefully that passes by quickly. But other than that, she's wonderful.
I love it. Well, it's almost a shame to switch gears because she's such a cutie pie, but we'll talk a little bit about city business, I suppose.
We probably have to.
Yeah, yes. We have a upcoming job fair on August 28th and wanted to just give you a little bit of a preview. There'll be a lot more information coming out in the coming days, but kind of preview a little bit about what we've got planned.
Yeah, so thanks to you coordinating this. I think it's going to be a great event for the city, for our residents. We're very grateful to the people who have stepped up to help out. I know the Elks have agreed to allow us to hold the event there, which is huge. The Elks always step up to help out the city. They're great people, and they've done it again. So this is an opportunity. It's free, which is great. An opportunity for anyone in our city who is in need of employment to come out and meet with prospective employers. As you know, because you're the one making it happen. There'll be some prep work done in advance to help folks be ready. There's resume assist, there's headshots, there's prep for interviews, which I think will go a long way towards helping people who need to get back into the workforce be ready to do that. And I know that we've got a few employers who have already stepped up, and I know that'll probably take up a lot of your time between now and then, making sure that we fill the hall with employers and prospective employees. So this is just one more thing we can do to try to help out Woburn residents in need.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And right now the employer registration is open. We've already got 3 employers who have registered to participate, and we have a whole bunch more who I know will join us. It's a great chance to meet with local folks who are here in Woburn. So we'll make sure to, that link will be up there from Lauren. If you are looking to hire folks, either part-time or full-time, this is a great chance to meet a bunch of people at the same time. And we're grateful for their participation. There is limited space. So we do ask employers who are interested to sign up as soon as they can. There's no cost to be there. We just ask that you commit to being there for that 2-hour window so that we can show a lot of different organizations and companies around the city that job seekers might be interested in meeting.
Yeah, and I really appreciate all the work you're doing with the preparing people.
Thank you.
For the interaction so that they can put their best foot forward in terms of, appropriate attire. And again, the headshots, help with the resumes, just to make sure people are really in a great position to demonstrate what they're capable of doing to these prospective employers. And I also appreciate that you've tried to line up some translators to help with any language issues. And if I understand it correctly, the Boys and Girls Club are going to help some teens there to maybe come up with activities to keep children busy. If the parents don't have options for childcare, they need to bring the children there. There'll be an opportunity for the parents to focus on a prospective job, and others will entertain the children for that period of time, which I think is a great component.
Yeah, we are so fortunate to have amazing partners who are working with on this. We'll definitely have a kids corner with some activities. And so teens can help kind of entertain your child so you can focus. We want to remove the obstacles to coming. Tailored for Success is offering free interview outfits for folks who want to kind of just feel good about it. Alkenna Salon is offering significantly discounted haircuts. We've got Tasha Studio doing digital headshots for folks. We have LinkedIn and resume workshops with Mass Hire using their expertise. We are just super fortunate. Mass Hire and Woburn Chamber of Commerce are bringing this with us to our community, and having all those partners who are helping make this a great experience for job seekers and also for employers when we show up for our best, and we get lots of folks in that room looking for work. Employers benefit as well. So yep. I'm glad we can do this. We talked to a number of people in the communities in the last 4 months since I've started. And one of the most requested things we can do to be helpful to our residents is to help with some job matching between employers and residents. And so I'm really glad that we can pull this together and do this, and hopefully lots of people will benefit from it.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, and it's win-win when employers find the people they need and prospective employees find a job. Doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely. And we'll talk more about it as we get closer to that date and share some more details. But for right now, if you're an employer who wants to participate, definitely get in touch with me or sign up in the registration form directly, and we'll get you in the directory and get that going. And one of the other things I wanted to chat with you about today is the digital equity program. So we recently announced that we have been accepted into that program, which is a wonderful thing. But my guess is most people don't know what that is. So I thought I'd give us a chance to talk about what this brings to our community.
So most people probably take for granted that no matter where they are, they're on their phone or they're on their laptop and they can connect to the internet, and they have the ability to get anything done they need done. But that's not true everywhere. And there are some cases where, whether it's a dead spot somewhere, or maybe somebody doesn't have the capability to purchase their own laptop or something, there are some inequities that exist, even in 2024, when it comes to the ability to navigate through the world of the internet. So the Massachusetts Broadband Institute has established a digital equity program to try to fill in some of those gaps and to try to provide people with what they might need to fully participate. So we have signaled our desire to fill in some of those gaps, and the MBI has helped us with that. They've accepted us as a program to work with. They will offer consulting and potentially grant funding and, the pieces of the puzzle to make sure everybody can fully participate. So the first step is really to do an assessment of where we stand currently. Again, people may just assume that everybody in Woburn has full capability, when I guess we'll find out that probably isn't the case. And then the next step would be to try to fill in some of those gaps with hardware, software, and just physical assets, perhaps. Again, the goal would be that everybody in Woburn has the same opportunity to be able to jump on the internet when they need to get things done. So we're excited about it. Casey Haggerty in our planning department, our community development manager, has been running with this. She's got a great relationship with MBI and the state, and I think it's going to really help out a lot of our residents. So I'm excited we're participating.
Yeah, me too. And, part of this may end up being also training too. You might have physical access, but you don't know how to use the tools and things that are available to you. And so I'm really excited that we have this opportunity to do that. Thank you, Mike, for joining us today. I'm really glad that you're here, hoping you have a great 4th with the new pup, and that the fireworks that we'll hear don't scare too much. And,
we'll have to plan for that piece. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun. The weather's going to cooperate. Hopefully everybody stays safe, enjoys the 4th, and pauses at least some point during the day to remember what it's all about. The United States we're all very fortunate to be in this country. It didn't just happen, and it doesn't just continue to happen without people appreciating and participating in the basics, their civic duties. And so this is a time to pause and be appreciative of what we have, and maybe recommit to those things that we're all supposed to be doing as American citizens. So I wish everybody happy and safe and enjoyable 4th.
Thank you so much. And talking about enjoyment, Nicole, welcome to the show.
Samantha, I am very excited to share more about the 2024 SCI Horn Pond Summer Concerts.
This is some of my favorite things because it's just such a nice, relaxed way to enjoy music and enjoy the community and get outside in the summer. And it doesn't cost us anything, which is always a bonus. Tell us a little bit about this year's program.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, this is a free event. It's fun, family friendly. It's hosted through Social Capital Inc. We've been doing this since 2004, shortly after SCI was established here in Woburn. So we have 4 concerts lined up this summer. They are bi-weekly, so every other Friday starting July 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Horn Pond at the Ice House Park along Sturgis Street.
Yes, and it's a great spot. There's plenty of parking around in various places around the pond, and it's easy to get to for folks, which I appreciate. For those folks who might not have joined before, tell us a little bit about how that 2-hour time goes, what they can expect to hear in terms of music.
Yes, so from 6 to 8 p.m., the performers will be playing the whole entire time. There will also be one vendor, which will be the sponsor for the event, as well as SCI serving as another table at the event. If anyone is interested, there are 2 sponsorship opportunities still available for our last 2 concerts.
That's great. And this is great. Bring a chair, bring a blanket, let the kids run around, bring bubbles for them to play with, and get out and enjoy it if you can. Tell us what, I know, I think there's one spot that the band has not yet been announced, but there are some that have been announced. Tell us who will be playing when.
Yes, so we actually have a lineup of all 4 spots now. And kicking off the event is One Mo' Time, which is on July 12th. They are a 7-piece party band with some ties to Woburn and Northern Boston. Their genre is a mix of dance, rock, and funk music from the 60s, 70s, and beyond. As a reminder, this is every other Friday at Horn Pond. And so July 26th is the second event, and this is through the School of Rock. This will be a special event because students from the School of Rock will actually be performing at this event. Third on the list is Ava Davenport, who will be performing on August 9th, and she will bring soul, R&B, and hip-hop sounds to Woburn. And then concluding the summer concert series is Irish Whisper, which is August 29th. They are an Irish band, and if you are a devoted SCI Horn Pond summer concert goer, you'll know that we actually have an Irish band every year, but this Irish band is different from the Irish band we've had in the most recent years. Fun fact, Irish Whisper has performed once in 2015, so it's been about 9 years since they've been back. So we're excited to hear the sounds that they'll be bringing.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'm very excited. I love that you have a lot of different genres of music for people to enjoy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no reason to register. People can just kind of show up and have some fun, right?
Correct. If you'd like to express your interest, you're welcome to share that on our Facebook page. We have all 4 events on there. That's also a great way to set up a reminder for yourself to put it on your calendar. So you can check us out at SCI Woburn on Facebook. And then if you want more information in general, you can check us out on our website, which is sciwoburn.org. And both on our Facebook page and our website, we'll be posting updates regarding the weather if needed.
Fantastic. Thank you, Nicole, for joining us, and thank you, SCI, for bringing us this wonderful tradition that many of us have come to love, and hopefully lots of new people will be introduced to this year as well. Woburn, as always, please have a wonderful 4th of July, have wonderful holiday vacations for those who are taking them, and enjoy some special time with family and friends as we have the longer days and warmer weather to enjoy each other outside a little bit. We've got some new Adirondack chairs that the planning office, with the help of Rich Haggerty's office, has scattered around the downtown downtown area that are lovely to sit and enjoy what's happening around town. So please enjoy all of those things. And as always, please continue to take good care of each other.